Hey, greetings everyone. This is Karthik Bhuvan. I'm here, your peak performance coach. Gossips are one essential factor that has to be rooted out completely from the mind of a child. And if you're a student, it's extremely necessary that you function without gossips. Gossips are a tremendous energy drain, isn't it? It drains your energy in an immeasurable manner. It creates radical forces within which function greatly against you. This also creates a greater scope of misfunctioning at different levels. Your ability to focus on your subjects also becomes extremely low when you subject yourself to gossips. Have you noticed this? I'm sure you have, isn't it? Now, if you're asking me, Karthik, is there a way in which I can remove gossip from my life once and forever? Certainly there is, and that's why I am here for. First essential thing that you could bring in your life is awareness. When I'm saying awareness, I'm talking in terms of when you begin your day, when you're subjecting yourself to the school, when you're subjecting yourself to the studies, what is the purpose with which you're subjecting yourself to the studies? What is the bottom line you would want to achieve as a result of subjecting yourself to the school and subjecting yourself to the studies? Let it be very clearly defined. And until you define this, do not subject yourself to the school, because invariably you will end up in gossips. 2. Realize and list out a list of unpleasant situations which have been caused to you in the situation of gossip. Some people have told me that it has resulted in arguments. Some people told me that they have lost friendships just because they gossip. Some people told me that they have lost their valuable energy to perform just because simply they subjected themselves to gossip. So you list out a list of things which have become completely unpleasant because you subjected yourself to gossips. Once you have a list of the things that have happened to you in an unpleasant way, you can now convey your brain that, look, I do not wish to have these kinds of situations happening in my life ever again. So therefore, I would like to function without gossips. And that's one very short way to begin. Next essential factor that you can largely bring yourself in is have a very clear, defined communication system. Until and unless you have a very clear, defined communication system, you will never be able to deliver it without gossips. For example, if you are communicating with your friends, if you are communicating with anybody, have a very clear-cut agenda as to what should be the consequence. The bottom line is you're expecting joy to be a result of whatever you communicate, yes or no? No one is telling me here that, look, Karthik, I want to communicate in such a way where I cause irritation to somebody and I'm going to be very happy about that. You are a serious psycho in that direction. So please, you do not have to subject yourself into any that kind of situation. Always make yourself completely competent, make yourself completely agile, and make yourself completely functional in such a manner where your ability to communicate becomes a total joyful affair. And this will create a magnanimous scope to free yourself completely from gossips. And that's the day I would like to see you. You know, you also want to see a day where you're functioning without gossips, don't you? You also want to see a day where you would like to calibrate your performance levels simply because your gossip is simply moving away from you, isn't it? This is something which you would want in your life in a very large manner. And exactly this is how it is going to be established in your life, by following these techniques. So I wish you all a life which is free of gossips and a student life which is fully filled with vibrancy and enormous levels of charisma. This is Karthik Bhuvanam. Stay tuned and stay blessed.